New at 6, a concerted effort by the city of Portland to clean up Old Town Chinatown is several months old now and seems to be bearing fruit. But are the changes for the better permanent?
Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez joins us now live with a deeper dive into the city's efforts and what business owners say still needs to be done. Simon, good morning.
Good morning. Business owners agree that a lot of progress has been made, cosmetically at least. Old Town looks nicer than it did, but there are persistent and troubling problems that still remain.
At a glance, Old Town Portland looks different than it did just a couple months ago. Sidewalks are largely clean, dotted only by a tent here or there.
So I think the streets in Old Town look a lot cleaner, so there's not, back-to-back, camps that are setting up, blocking the whole sidewalk.
Levi Martinez owns Aurochs Leather Company on Northwest 4th and Cooch. He can remember a different view from outside his store not that long ago.
Davis Street, on the back over here, there used to be a lot of tents. And then on the next block over, all the road used to be covered up. So
those are all gone now?
Those are all gone.
And they've stayed gone?
They've stayed gone.
Back in April, this sidewalk at Northwest 2nd and Flanders was filled with tent campers. Those too are gone. The cleaner Old Town, the product of a joint effort between the City of Portland, the Police Bureau, and the Old Town Community Association. A 90-day reset launched in March, designed to clear trash, debris, and tents from the neighborhood's sidewalks and streets. According to the city, hundreds of tents have been removed and 2,000 people offered a ride to shelter. But despite those successes, problems in Old Town persist.
We started seeing a lot more open drug use, a lot more open abuse.
Jesse Burke is co-owner of the Society Hotel and chair of the Old Town Community Association.
Everything that maybe was happening in a tent, or maybe the shock was being absorbed by just more people being here, we were seeing it loud and clear.
And there are those people who are still living in tents. Gregory Pierce, who is confined to a wheelchair, says he was asked to move 8 times in the course of a month.
I remember one time they gave me 15 minutes to move. It's hard. It's hard as hell.
Burke says she'd like to see more enforcement actions by Portland police aimed at drug dealing and more efforts to protect vulnerable people still living on the street. A better place for them to live and a process to get them there.
And it can't be so arduous that it never happens. It can't be that Emily is still living in that doorway over there at 70 years old, getting sexually assaulted twice a week.
As for Martinez, he says he appreciates the city's efforts in Old Town, and despite a drop in business and vacant storefronts around him, he's optimistic about the neighborhood's future.
We're starting to get on a good track. I just don't think that we can quite see it yet.
The Old Town Community Association continues in its efforts to revitalize Old Town Chinatown. As part of that work, the organization is actively recruiting businesses to come to Old Town with funding from Prosper Portland. I'm Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.